Now, Austin, I'm done donating. It's just jokes, dude. Y'all got to learn. First lesson in Riz is learn jokes. Now, guess what happened when I made fun of Eddie from Iron Maiden? Well, first of all, we got a bunch of butthurt metalheads. Which, number one, I thought y'all were tough. And I was a little gay boy because I liked electronica and techno. Now, wait a minute. Y'all are tough, but you got your feelings hurt because I made fun of a giant plaster paper mache zombie that y'all think is so awesome at concerts. And guess what? Apparently, because I made Eddie jokes, you can't make this up. A couple of the metal bands decided that they didn't want to be involved in any concert with me present doing Cringecore. I shit you not. What? By the way, if you're that weak sauce, that somebody making fun of this stupid ass skanky shit hurts your feelings, get the fuck out of here, dude. Like I would want your ass at my concert anyway. I kid you not. Yes, the metal bands were mad I made fun of something that should be made fun of. This thing is retarded, dude. And apparently I went too far on Piers Morgan. So, what do you think of that? And what's funny too is that the two edgiest of the musical genres, punk and metal, during the coof, who were the most cucked normie of all music genres? Metal and punk. Just worshiping the system, worshiping every mandate. Punk and metal are completely soy. They got their feelings hurt over a freaking Eddie joke, dude. But take your stabbies, it's metal. It's against the system, take your stabbies. It's against the system, I'm a rebel. Well, turns out the edgy artists are the weakest bunch of on the planet. Can I say the word? I don't even know. I don't know what I can say and I can't say anymore. I don't know what. I'm actually glad though, because like, you think I want to be associated with people that freaking weak? Get out of here. Look at this stupid ass thing. This damn paper mache, bro. Who thinks this is cool, by the way? Duh, look at that fucking metal, dude. Look at Eddie, dude. I'm gonna put Eddie on my house, dude. Eddie! I got a Trans Am! I got a mullet in the Trans Am! It's 1987, dude! Look at this dude right here. He's dressed up as Ed. No, that's Eddie again. And then I had people in the comments, this motherfucker don't even know the greatest metal band, most famous of all time. He don't even know. Yeah, I don't know this genre because I don't like this genre. And I know of Iron Maiden. I just couldn't remember it on the spot. Pull up on the spot every band in a genre that you can't stand. People, you got dorks over here drawing this. Dude, that's awesome. The way you drew Eddie like that with all that like rotting flesh hanging off of him. It's like a zombie came to life, dude. You going to the Iron Maiden concert? Yeah, I heard Cannibal Corpse is opening up. And Halloween. It's Halloween! awesome. Yeah, man. They got spider webs and skulls and pumpkins, dude. They got pumpkins on their shirts and a pumpkin that's scary as hell on the poster. Look, man, this metal is fuck, dude. Look at that. He's even doing the devil sign because he's on the side of the bad boys. He's a rebel on the side of the bad boys. Good boys go to church and bad boys listen to Halloween. Well, I'll have you know, wasn't there a Christian metal band? I'm going to help transition all you satanic metal band people into Christian metal that'll help you out. Striper! We're just like a wasp, but we're not the bad wasp. We're Striper! We look like Motley Crue, but we wear makeup too. We're Striper! Ah! Striper! I bet these dudes still use hairspray. Look, this dude does. Look. Shit, they all use hairspray still. You got 80s hair metal bands all got cancer from freaking hairspray. Still trying to be a badass. I'm a bad boy. I'm a rebel. We only play at youth groups, but we're rebels. Guess what? You're both cringe. Striper, you're as cringe as... Who's the other ones? Wasp? No. Halloween. Guess what? You both suck. Take that to the grave. Ooh, graves. Ooh, tombstones. Ooh, tombstones. Graves. It's creepy. It's scary. It's Halloween. It's a spooky sounds tape. Woo. This music is the equivalent of a spooky sounds tape that you play for your Halloween, when you walk people through your haunted house at Halloween, you play a spooky sounds tape. The Monster Mash. The Monster Mash. Ooh, the Monster Mash. How do I debate Jay Dyer? Nathan says for £2. You defend Halloween as bad boy rock. How's that? These are the bad boys. We already had a discussion, Nathan, and I had my fill. You refuted me so resoundingly that I'm scared to have that discussion again. Jake Burnett's $5. Question: what do you mean piety is an idol? How can piety be an idol? Explain that to me. Your own piety and how pious you think you are? Of course that could be an idol. How could it not? That's every Pharisee. JB Peltier, $2. There's nothing gayer than 50-year-old metalheads. It's Halloween! I'm a Halloweenie! I will report you to the social justice warriors when you go against the system. I'm a Halloweenie! All these dudes are all social justice warriors now. Seriously. All the punk bands. By the way, I never liked punk anyway. Now, why did I not like these bands? First of all, the vibe itself. Okay, punk doesn't sound good to me. I understand that you want to use music as a way to rebel. And I don't even care about that. Like, that's not even... Okay, that doesn't bother me at all. And I will admit that some of the metal bands over the years have written songs that were good critiques of the new NWO, the system, the elites. That's true. It's not my favorite genre. But there have been some good critiques. I think, for example, Megadeth, as Lord Voldemort has pointed out, has written many songs against the NWO and critiquing the overall system. And I would imagine that Dave Mustaine and, you know, all those people were authentic in their critique, even if it wasn't, you know, super high tier. Ministry in high school, I listened to Ministry, and they have that New World Order song that everybody's heard a million times. Alex used to play it all the time. I don't hate all metal. It was just jokes. People don't even understand nowadays when you want to be just being silly and you start doing impressions and voices and you rant and clown on something like Halloween. That's just to have fun and have content to rant about. That's all it is, dude. But metalheads like, I got a fucking vendetta! I got a vendetta against you! They think it's like Con Lee, right? It's the vendetta in the ancient tongue, to use the terms of Pytor when he's speaking to Baron Harkonnen, right? It's a vendetta. It's the Harkonnens versus the Atreides. It's just something to joke about, dude. How could you not joke about this shit, dude? Look how corny this is. And did anyone think this aesthetic was like... I mean, in the 80s they did. Let's check this out. 80s metal band art. We've made fun of this before. Look at this. Oh, see. Now, some of these people, I guess, they take it as like, you're attacking my Aryan Wotan pagan heritage. You Jew, right? So we got Molly Hatchet with Thor over here. You got Pitiful Rain. What the hell is that? That looks like a John Carpenter creature over here smashing cell phones. All right, well, I kind of like that one, but it looks like a giant demon. Maybe that's making a statement. I don't know. Let's see this. Burn this town down. Look. First of all, not a very good artist. Seems a little destructive. Burn the whole town down. What? For metal? For Motley Crue? For Stryper? I don't know if that's worth it. Sacrificing my whole town, burning it down for Wasp, for Cannibal Corpse. The trade-off just doesn't seem equal there. What is this one? Look at that one. That's great. You got a small Down syndrome boy who's into rock and roll basically being taken off by the Grim Reaper. Looks like it's drawn by a 4th grade Down syndrome boy. So, I don't know. Here we got Arnold. Arnold is destroying LA. That's fitting for today's discussion. We're going to talk about the LA riots a little bit because we all know this has to be an AstroTurf thing. And we all knew that this was coming too, right? We knew that the way the system would respond was going to be race riots, basically. AAA Killer 50 Sex, he says, I summon Dyer. Well, your ritual magic worked because I'm here. EA $2. What's up, player? Teach us how to spit game. We're going to get to that in a moment. We're going to talk about some drip today. Oh, look at this boomer. He's using the terms of the Gen Z. We're going to talk about rizzing out your drip. Am I cool now as a boomer because I used rizzing out the drip? No caps. No caps. Like I give a shit about that. What else is going on? We got, look at that Def Leppard cover 9/11 right there. Predicting 9/11. Look at that. Let's see. Heavy Metal Magazine. Now that tech chick there, that's all right. That one's not too bad. I don't mind fantasy. Like when fantasy like borders over into the metal stuff, it always got on my nerves. It's like, don't metal up my fantasy, dude. Boston, that's not really metal. Maybe they influenced that kind of math metal. Oh, and by the way, I do appreciate the skill set and the technique that metal dudes have. Look at this one. Pantera. But it looks like Napoleon Dynamite's Liger, basically. So there's a lot of metal dudes that are really, you know, good at playing guitar, but I just don't like the sound. And also, it's sort of like, what are you so mad about? I mean, I get it. You know, you're 17, you're mad because you're grounded or whatever. But, you know, once you get to be like 25, 30, why are you so mad? Like, everything's pretty good when you're 25, 30, 35. Like, there's nothing to be that mad about. Oh, the system, fight the system. Okay, but is the system really affecting your small town that much? I mean, in my small town, it's pretty much the same as it was in the 90s. So, the system hasn't really destroyed anything yet. Maybe down the road as things get more and more dystopia. But I mean, if you're 40 and you're acting like a freaking 17-year-old, it's sort of like, what are you mad about? What is there to be that mad about? Killing in the name of!